In ancient times, the secret mountain was sealed by the dwarf titans with 5 powerful.
Let's skip that boring part and let's dig into business. I need your help.
Hey, where am I? This is a bit different from what I visited earlier.
Hey, come here quick.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
How dare you to interrupt my story? I am the mountain.
Well, as I was saying, this is the Misty Mountain and has 2 things about it. One, it's filled with golds and diamonds.
And there is some kind of weird magic. What was the last part?
Instead, you can mine any dwarf streams, and all you need is a pickaxe.
Any dwarf streams?
Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. Good day and good night to yourself. Hey, Gibesh, how are you doing today? I bet that you said you're good, but you're muted.
Oh, good.
Now we know you're good. Hey, we got Wickedy2, we got Goes. How are you doing today? I bet that everyone is pretty busy watching the Sandbox stream today. They're doing a 24 hours stream in row. It's the last day of Alpha Season 3. And yep, we're also excited to be on the last day. It means that we're getting closer to Alpha Season 4, which means new stuff coming in, which means good news for us as well. And yeah, so hey beasties, how are you doing today? Hey. So for today, we'll continue to build on the map. We'll raffle a pickaxe in the end of the stream as well, as we get used to do those by now. And yeah, we were talking about what we wanted to do in these upcoming month. We were talking, and that's probably soon we will do a new roadmap for 2023. We're discussing on what stuff that needs to be completed. Oh, we still got that going on. No worries. So we're going to make a new roadmap for 2023, and yeah, let's give you some news on what we want to, or what we can share with you. So first of all, let's do these, just some walking around the map like we always do at the beginning of the stream.
I want to check how these fences.
Yep. Gibbers was working on something here. Some protection. Yeah, they're looking fine.
Maybe I'll do it to connect them. Oh.
They look more like a pathway now. Oh, yeah. I think it looks good. And let me just add this one here to the transmission. Yep.
Maybe also need a fence right here.
Yeah, probably looks dangerous.
And fences right here. You can always jump over it if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
Also, I don't know. I just thought of maybe making some sort of mountain right here to jump over those
That's
vines.
climbable. Okay. By the way, did we change those vines?
Yes.
All of them?
All of them.
Oh wow, nice. Did Gush already knows?
No.
You have to tell him.
Yeah.
You have to tell him.
Yeah. Yeah. I was.
You did it.
I caught
You
it.
got it. You almost got it.
Yeah.
So
So I like it because it's not very easy, but it's possible.
Probably we can make it easier. There's like plenty of ways to go around it. Maybe having more it isn't a bad thing, I would say.
Yeah, probably.
What do we have for news to share? So we've got on last week some very, very exciting news that we hinted on Friday, but we didn't have much time to talk about it because it was neither the space or the time to talk about it because we just had the Underground Master competition going on, and that stream was pretty much dedicated to it. Nicely done, you got it. It was pretty much dedicated to it, and we didn't want to deviate from the main purpose and the main goal of that stream. In speaking in which, we just had the first team member to participate in it. We got Carotros yesterday that logged into that map. It was just empty with basically with only the template that we did. Oh yeah, that. Oh, you're hiding the stairs.
Yeah.
And Carotros was the first one to debut on that map, and he got to work on his quadrants, which his team is him, Carotros, and Crafter, and he was just starting with it, and it was pretty cool to watch what he was able to, their speed run and their speed build, what he was able to speed build on 2 hours, and it's quite amazing to see that. So basically, Crafter and Carotros, before they went to the stream, they talked between each other and like, okay, let's do this, that. So they planned everything before they went to the stream, and it makes me realize that if you plan what you're going to do before you actually log in, it gets you way more productive, way more productive. And for example, Gibash, when he was also speed running on that one, I already know that I have this, that, and that to do. So when he got in, it was just like, hands to work. Not waste a single second. Let's just go. And that's in terms of productivity, it really boosts the use of your time. So that was it. Now back to Friday. Those do not have climbable.
No, these
those don't. So back to Friday, when I was saying that we were super happy because we just received some excellent news. Okay, I think it's time and we can share a bit of it. Not all of the news or all the details, but yeah. So basically, as you know, we're part of the Game Maker Fund, and we've got our pickaxes approved to be minted and sold at the marketplace. It will happen soon. It will happen, hopefully, during next month. And goddamn, it's going to be the first pickaxes that we're going to have minted on the sandbox for you guys to be able to play. Yep, it's always soon TM. Now soon TM is getting very soon TM. So we're hell excited to get those minted, to get those for you. There's going to be a new roadmap that we will need to put out, because with the mint of the pickaxes, we will also have to explain the utility of those pickaxes, because they will come with utility. They will grant you access to new game modes. They'll grant you access to new things. And from all of the things that it will unlock, we'll be able to tell you a little bit, because we don't want to spoil too much information of what will be, because there might be some things that will change. But for the immediate short term of their utility, that will be revealed right away. It will be something related to our digital board game tournaments. There will be other thing related to the Alpha Season 4, the mining seasons that we're going to have, and we will share those at the right time. So stay tuned. You already know, next month there's going to be great news. Start to save some sand. There's going to be the first pickaxes in the metaverse of Sandbox to be minted, and the first of the Pickaxe Master. This is going to be the first ones of a very cool collection that's about to come, and we're hell excited.
Indeed.
I had just something in the back of my mind. I was like, okay, I want to talk about this as well, and it just like poofed now that I ended this topic. God damn it, I hate when this happens. When you have stuff in the background, and you want to save that information for later, but don't worry, let's keep it on. I know that you were roaming around on some places. Oh, what? Is that placed there? That was not supposed to be placed there, right?
This is supposed to be here, yeah.
Oh, you already activated the quest. Okay, got it. Never mind. I did not check you activated the quest.
But I found this. I have to check why I cannot run here. Yeah, it's interesting. Okay, we will remember
At least you
this.
don't get stuck.
Yeah, yeah. Um, I will probably try to, but maybe not too much today. But yeah,
So Gibash,
I'm checking just if
you have a quest
those
open right now.
Yeah, I'm checking if those backpacks are spawning, and this quest is working flawlessly. It's just epic. It's so interesting to do it even as a developer.
Yeah, we have to try that a lot of times just to make sure that every time it really works. Oh, we got Titan 0429, and I believe that's the first time you're actually here with us. No, it's not the first time. You must admit that season 3 of Sandbox was horrible. The time thing ruined it. So you're meaning the leaderboards in terms of the speed running. Titan, we feel you. I'm not a speedrunner myself. I have terrible skills of speedrunner. I'm more like an RPG type of guy. And yeah, you've been here before. Yeah, I'm also the RNG RPG type of guy. I'm not really the much of speedrunners, so I've never played Need for Speed or any of those type of speeds, right? Races. I'm not very much a race type of guy, but I'm more like a RPG type of guy. And what I think, and I believe that this is something that needs to be understood as a game developer as well. We understand that while you're building a game, you're also trying stuff. You're trying stuff to see if it works, how it works, when it works. There's a lot of hows, whens, why to be answered. And the only way to have those answered is actually trying stuff out. Sometimes it will work and sometimes it won't work. And one of the best things you can do is fail faster. So it's better to fail now at alpha seasons, try stuff and see that they don't work and have them failed, than actually have them failed when the game goes live. That would actually be horrible. Right now, we're talking about a game mode that has failed for, I think the data they collected was about 300,000 people playing the sandbox on an alpha stage, which a game for alpha stage, it's a lot of people. Trust me, it's a lot of people. And it's rather have those tests and failing them with 300,000 people than doing those tests when the game is live and you have on board like 5 million or 10 million people playing. That would have been a disaster. So what I think about the leaderboards is like, okay, let's try to add up this and see what happens. It's not perfect. It did not go perfect. There's a lot of things that happened that are due to exploits, and most of those exploits were pretty much related to hacks. So basically, when you run a game like this, there's part of your game that runs in the server and part of your game that runs in your computer. And basically, people that understand a lot of programming, what they do, basically they open up that part that's stored in the local memory, which is your computer, and they modify some data, which allows them to send some crazy amount of time and just complete the quest super fast. And being part of alpha, they're also doing it. So, okay, we got acts this and that and the other way. Okay, let's block those connections. Let's block those ways of hacking. So by doing it, so you're also trying to figure a way to make the game safer, to make the game non-hackable or not that easy hackable. Someone got stuck. I'm pretty sure you will not be able to get out of there.
Yeah, it's when you know that you won't be.
You're screwed.
Okay,
yeah.
You're screwed.
That was screwed. Yeah, we have to.
I'm lucky that I somehow dropped in here. So it's better that it happens now than it happens to you. So
when
just
in your life,
yep. Yeah. So I can fix it now, and then when you have stuck and you're speed running and you have to restart all of the game because you're stuck, and so I think that Sandbox is doing great, and I'm also thinking how well, as Boss Killer said, like hackers are people who just like to break things, and they're just good at it.
And sometimes they do it because they can earn something. Sometimes they do it just for fun. There's many reasons why they would do it. None of my family are even in the top 10k because of times marked invalid. It was a crock. That's a bummer, because I believe that if you just
Yeah.
complete all the quests, you would enter top 10,000, not even without being speedrunning. So yeah, it's a bummer to get those invalid, but still got some time to actually go. And I disappeared. Where did I go? My
I saw
cell
that
phone.
your cell phone lagged a little bit.
Yeah, and I have to see here. Okay, sometime. Okay, I should be back soon. It looks like it connected again.
I was thinking, Bruno.
Or not.
Gush also suggested, should we like remove collisions from all of the NPCs on the map?
Why
Like,
should we?
then when he's walking, he's like pushing the avatar.
Why should we remove collisions?
Yeah. So I was just thinking, should we just
No,
to
I
ask?
just wanted to understand if there was any only because of that, or there
Yeah,
was
probably
any other
only
reason.
because the Denden is walking, or probably because sometimes in the village
Some
you cannot go.
NPCs. Okay.
Yeah, because they can like push you around.
Let's see if this is back. Okay, but I think you lost the link now. I have to send you again.
Oh.
Okay, let me send you the link again. Yep, for some reason, I don't know what happened here. Let me check real fast. Opening Discord, send you the link. It should be the same, I think. But
Well, if it's the same, it should be working, because I always use the same.
I can see here if the link is being used or not, and here it says that the link is not being used, or it's not being viewed by anyone.
Okay,
I'll just
no worries. Just wait. I will try to add another like browser. Oh, here it is.
Here it is.
So
Nice.
that one
It's
is
back.
bugged. I don't know. We will see it if it comes back. So just
I'm the
a
top.
second. Yeah.
Okay, at the right place. And speaking in which, we're talking about alphas. So on the last announcement that we did on the last Wednesday, we said that we'll be working a little bit on the RNG because we're getting some unexpected errors. And what does that mean? It's exactly the same. So that was probably the least reacted announcement we did like since the beginning of the server, which was more than 6 months ago. And we understand like it's not those type of announcements that people like to receive or to listen. But the truth is that when we designed the game, we did RNG on a spreadsheet on Excel, and that's pure mathematics. And on paper it looks great. This is how it should work. Now when you try to import that into the game maker, you don't have pure mathematics there. It just it does not translate. Whatever you have written in a spreadsheet, which is pure mathematics calculation, you try to get those percentages and everything like it is, you try to import that to the game maker, and it just not translates that way. It's just simply not like that, unfortunately. So basically, for us to get those numbers closer to what we have designed, we actually had to increase the rates. So basically, what we felt like is that the translation of a spreadsheet calculation into the game maker, actually the game maker was not giving, even though it was designed to reflect that reality, it was not reflecting that reality. So what happened is with the update of Game Maker 0.7, I think that actually Game Maker got better at making those probabilities. And since we had to improve the probabilities on Game Maker to match the ones that we had on the spreadsheet, now with the progress on the Game Maker itself, now I think that they're more closer. So we are going back to the original formula we had in the first place, because now that original formula, we think that it is working. That's the test that we're going to make. So yeah, it's all part of it, and we rather do it now that the game is still not live than actually do it when the game is on. It's already live. That would make everyone really, really mad and sad at the same time, we believe. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. So for today, we know that everyone is watching the Sandbox stream, so probably we're going to keep on building more, Givesh.
Of course.
We'll just focus more on just building.
It's Monday.
It's Monday, yeah. No worries.
Yeah.
So yeah, for this month, we'll try to finish the game within this month. I think it's still feasible. Let's just try to. The quests are almost done. So you are doing the minor logic. Hey Trakusha, welcome. Good morning. How are you doing, fam? We're just saying making a checklist of what we were working on, and give us. You just did a quest, which was the minor back quests. Yeah, that can be just a small spoiler. So basically, what are these? Do you want to get through on what you were searching for and what was happening?
Yeah. So I don't know. Bruno, just stop me if I say too much.
Okay.
But so this is a quest. And the problem with questing, which Bruno saw, is just is you just go from place to place, like from point A to point B, and it's always the same. And we wanted to do something different, and Bruno designed a logic which allows to have multiple places where the object could be. And that's about that. Like there is multiple places for well, in this occasion, backpacks to be spawned, and you have to find those places each time. So basically, it's quite a bunch of backpacks, and if you calculate the amount of possibilities, sorry for my dog. If you calculate for possibilities, how many possibilities are there? There's quite some number. So yeah, that's very cool, I think, because even for me, as a developer, I feel like a real interest, into trying which time will it be where, like, yeah.
Just to give a hint, so basically this quest is to collect 7 minor bags, and we've placed them in 21 places. So basically when we trigger the quest, out of those 21 places, it will trigger on only 7 of those. So every time that you do the quest, they will be in different places. So if you're trying to speedrun it will be very hard for have them just at the same place every time, because they won't be. They will always be at a different place. And for that, it means that there's more replayability into it. It's not like I've done the quest once and did it all. Know it all. I just have to repeat it, get my best timing, and that's it. That's done. We're trying to make it difficult. So you got the parkour. We saw the speed races. This is hard mode speed race. We saw everyone collect items. This is collect items. Hard mode again, because you don't know like this is a fixed path to get all of those. Nope. There's not a fixed path to all of those. No. So those are 2 things that are already done. Now these quests, and we're going to make a slight we're going to make a B version for Alpha Season 4. The wallet integration that we need for this game to work 100% as we have designed, it's a function that will not be live at Alpha. Oh, the form is closed. My bad. Wicked YouTube. Oh, my bad. Thank you for warning. Now it's open. So by Alpha Season 4, since there's not going to be the wallet integration, we don't believe that's going to happen, and we want to be present in Alpha Season 4 as well. So what we're going to do is to make a teaser out of it. So that way we can have the game open and ready for everyone to try it. There will not be the opportunity for you to actually buy the pickaxes and then mine like we always do here on stream. That will be a function that will be available once wallet integration is activated and active. So for now, what we'll be doing, we will have all of these quests. For example, we have this minor bag and the minor bag quest. has rewarded Gibash by completing it gold pickaxe. So what it means that all these quests will reward you pickaxes that by grabbing them and bringing them to Ogil, it will trigger the logic of mining. And with that, you'll be able to do the mining like we do. You'll gather all the prizes. You'll be able to go to Dunstramus and trade them for the tokens that we have there. And we will have, with that type of game, we will have our first mining season. So with that mining season, we're going to require a screenshot to see the best that you got to mine, and to, again, to save ourselves from having hackers to rig this and win the prizes in a not way that we designed. We will require also a recording of the video. So there's going to be the screenshots, and if it's needed, there will be some videos that we will require. So you should record your gameplay so we confirm that you actually played the game how it was intended, so you're not rigging it. That way, we will create our first mining seasons based on your gameplay. So you'll be the ones entering here, playing the game, getting those prizes mined just from playing the game, and we will reward you within that mining season. And for you to participate in the mining season, you will require at least one of our pickaxes that should be the minimum of a common item. So that's going to be the first utility for the pickaxes, which will be you'll be eligible to participate in the mining seasons. So save up your sand to get some pickaxes, because there's going to be really cool prizes for the mining seasons. So for that, just saying that, what means that for these B version we're going to make for the Alpha Season 4, it means that the Geology quest will give you pickaxes, the Miner Back quest will give you pickaxes, the Climbing Route quest will give you pickaxes, the Steel Braids quest will give you pickaxes, so every quest will give you a pickaxe that you'll be using to activate the logic and mine and try to get the more resources you can get. And by doing that, you'll be getting a chance to get more prizes. And by getting more prizes, you can take that screenshot, participate in the mining seasons, and then earn some really, really good prizes in sand. So that's what we're aiming to do this next month. We've got pretty much all the quests lined up. We have been able to finally fix all the mining problems that we were having. I have to say, it's a very big challenge. Gibash. It's a very big challenge to that's the logic, that's the boss killer design for mining. That's mad complex. Boss killer's like, hey Bruno, you already know how to program. Now you can work around this. I'm like, no, that's impossible. I've looked into the logic. I understand. You explained me all the logic. I looked all the tags. I looked everything. I'm like, nope, this is still too mad complex for myself. I just cannot keep on the thought
For
process
me,
and
yeah,
everything that's happening.
I cannot hold that many variables in my head.
It's too many things happening, because one spawns one thing, then the other triggers another thing, then there's one that cleans, and when it's clean, it happens another thing, and it's detecting if it has another thing there. But if it doesn't, it's just too complex for my head to understand, especially when you just heard what it does, but you've not actually. When you do stuff by yourself, I think it's easier, because you remember that, oh, I did this to connect with that, so you have all the dots connected in your brain. But when you don't, and you're just trying to follow someone else's explanation, even though it's a very logical explanation, it just gets too hard. So we were working on that, and we're getting some errors. It's interesting to see how the game changes in terms of behaviors. Actually behavior, not the component behavior, but the actually behavior of the program for the GameMaker 0.6.24 from the 0.7 series, let's say like that, with preset modes and everything. It actually changed a lot. It changed a lot the way that the program behaves, and we have to adapt with that new behavior. With that, we've tried with you. Oh, that looks really neat, I have to say, Gibash. That looks really good.
Thank you. Okay, so leave it as it is.
It feels safe now.
Let's try to something similar maybe right here, but maybe it will be too high. No, I want to make it like people can jump over it. I'm not
Yeah,
sure if we can jump over this. I think we,
I
well, we
think we
can just
can.
run. Can we
Yeah,
just run here?
I think we should be able to jump over it.
Okay, so I'm a bit more happy about this. Yeah.
So we were talking and discussing, since we want to have the game ready by the end of the month, of next month, we're discussing like, okay, what should we focus? And we're like, okay, let's try to get everything lined down. So what we're aiming to do, okay, I'll try to correct all the logic that's on the map to be reviewed and etc. Gibbous will be focusing, there was some small stuff, for example, that trout that was flying. So those small things that we're, it's small details that we have to watch for it. We'll just look into it, and Gibbous will try to place the fighter like, okay, where's that small corner that's still missing something? The small decoration, just to get everything completed. And yeah, by the end of the month, that's at least that's our goal. Okay, let's see if he does not go under. Oh, we can add more trouts as well.
Of course, of course, of course.
Yeah. Opa, we got Carrotros here. Welcome. How are you doing? We're just talking some minutes ago about the first stream that you did to debut on the Underground Master. Gibbous was saying that after you stream, it just logged in, like you just sneaked in and was like, "Oh, what happened here? There's something made. Something
No,
is built here."
I wanted it to see. Yeah. Also, I was just wondering about that help. Unfortunately, I didn't be on stream, and I just wanted maybe to get an idea. What could we do there? What was the?
Oh, I got it. So I think what we could do there as well, Gibbous, is to help everyone to fix little things. So I think that will save a lot of time for everyone that's participating to actually focus on the big things and what they want to build, instead of just, those little fixes that take time, but that you have to make it. Yeah. So I asked Carrotros to make a list of things that he wanted to have corrected. So probably we're going to spend our own stream to fix those, to help everyone. So it's like, okay, Carrotros team needs this, this, and that. King of Crypto team needs other. Fred and Roxy Miguel needs this and other. So we'll just try to focus on that. I was like, okay, everything that was requested to us, it's now fixed. And on the next week, they're like, okay, we can carry on and advance on bigger things. And I remember it was something related to some stairs. It was something related to aligning one of the assets. It was pretty much small things that take time just to get it right. It was a really cool stream, and I cannot wait to see you on the next one as well. Ah, yeah. And by the way, it's open. Just type !LFM, and now it's open for you to actually fill it. So no worries. And by the way, Gibbous, I just realized, like, before we went to stream, that we missed the hours.
Did you also daylight saving?
That? Yes, it changed during the weekend.
So now we're doing at 3 p.m.? No, 16.
So now we're doing at 3 p.m. Yeah, I'm not sure if we should adjust the time or if we just keep at 2 p.m. UTC. What do you think? What do you think, chat?
Yeah.
For everyone that's watching, what do you think? We keep at 2 p.m. We should move it to 3 p.m. UTC now that we are on time saving. I only noticed because when I schedule the posts, I use a program to schedule the posts on Twitter. So when I did this one, it was on Friday or Thursday last week. So it was still before time saving. So this week was like just living your normal life, just thinking you're going at the same time that you always go. But nope. Actually, it wasn't. I really like those details of those trouts. I was thinking, where did those trouts came from?
Life is like, if there is water, there is life.
You got a point there. You got a very valid point there. Maybe we could add some trouts over. You know when you jump on the waterfall, and the first place it leads to, that's like an nth chamber before that. Maybe we can have some trouts there as well.
Yeah, we will try to maybe work our way up. This outer waterfall, I think it's very simple, but it looks okay for a waterfall. I don't want to probably make, those corners, because then we could try to add, that watermill affect this kind of animation.
Oh, okay, I got it.
But I don't think that we should add more blocks around to make it flowing in this, just to see it like a waterfall. My question actually is, where does this water go to?
Well, it gets drinked up, all drinked up. It still goes underneath. That water just penetrates deeper into Earth.
Yeah, so I have this solution right here, but it's just now it's in the other Pascal.
Okay.
That's in other Pascal. In the Netherlands.
I remember seeing that part. I was like, this leads to nowhere. This feels like it's a needed passage to nowhere. Maybe we can hide
a portal to the other land.
We could hide something there.
Of course, yeah.
Like equipment, like a rusty sword or something like that, or a rusty pickaxe.
Or into a map where is a drunken volcano.
A drunken volcano?
Not drunken, no, in the sea, they're going just down under the sea. So it's a volcano underwater.
Oh, yeah.
With old city and, I don't know.
Oh, a dormant volcano.
A dormant, you drown. So,
yeah.
Drowned volcano.
Yeah, like an underground. Oh, that would be a cool. That could be an upcoming expansion, like the underground volcano, something like that. Like a civilization that managed to get inside to a volcano that was underground. Yeah, sunken volcano. That looks like a nice expansion.
Thank you.
Yeah. And we could create another type of species for the dwarf miners. We could have like some sort of fishman dwarfs. Fishman miners.
Maybe just it's enough to have a breathing helmet. And,
or that no, it could be like a hybrid race of fish and dwarfs.
Good, of course, yeah.
Yeah,
just,
I
never seen any of that, so I'm a bit. For me, it's a bit hard to think of that.
Well, this is fantasy. On fantasy, you create things that do not exist. And I was thinking of that because yesterday I was having like a really nice brainstorm on the roadmap and future for the Pickaxe Master and what other elements could be made. And yeah, I really got into... I could see what would be the future of the Pickaxe Master in really long term. But yeah, one thing at a time. So first this one, then make the digital board game, also physical board game, get the expansions done, get the Fantasy League going on, the mining seasons, the play to earn tournaments on the board game as well, and then yes, there's going to be some really cool stuff to be made. But this takes a lot of time, so one thing at a time. Let's do it and build it. One day at a time, like we do. We're always here building. Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, we do stream a bit for you. On Mondays and Fridays, we get that time to build and show what has been done and probably share some tips or answer some questions regarding Game Maker if you have those. If not, we just vibe here and chill here with you and show what's been the progress. I think it's important to be transparent and show what's the team doing. Like, for example, I've seen a lot of projects like you're following it and you're trying to see what's being developed, and you cannot actually see what's going on into it. Or I remember some games having NFTs. Are like, okay, why should I have this NFT? What's the worth of it? What does this bring me? And honestly, I think I've learned a lot from watching what other people are doing to get inspired by some and to not make the same mistakes as others. And yeah, sometimes there's like very hard perception on what will be the utility of NFTs actually in terms of the game. And that's one of the things I was like, okay, this is very important. And that's one of the things that we want to be completely sure that we give all the utility we can get into those NFTs. Either it's equipment, either it's an avatar. Yeah, we just want to get it like everything you can have, it will have a meaning and it will have a purpose. And the more we build, the more it will be integrated in those, instead of just making more like everything is separated into each own category or each into one piece, like this is for that, this is for that. We just try to imbue all the utility into what everything we have and expand that utility instead of just creating new NFTs. Yes. more stuff, and I just keep rambling. Gibbous, please stop me.
No, it's all good. Well, I don't know. I think that we're just talking with also these builders, and I just want to add by a lot of projects. Yeah, I also follow a lot of projects, and in some projects that I went in, yeah, it's very hard to see progress. And well, why I like to do like we doing. Oh, they spin. Okay.
Oh wow, this
But
is so cool.
I want to change that they don't move in the same. Like you move down. Okay, collisions have to be removed.
Why?
So because they are pushing me.
Oh, and they should push you.
Should?
Yeah, they're fishes. They're living beings. You're in their habitat.
Okay.
I have to say, this looks very alive. And it looks very good.
Well,
None of them are flying, right?
We can
Oh, one of
improve.
the
Like beneath the water.
yeah, we can see if any goes.
I tried to. Whoa, 1, 2. I was trying to figure it out how this works. Okay, so I have 2 of those. It's one in that corner.
It's quite hard to tell which one is. Oh, there it goes.
I want to change the speed to be different speeds because now they're swimming all the same. I think it would improve. And yeah, this is what I wanted to say about like why I like the way we're doing. We are transparent, and you can also see our progress and to see how we're doing it. And just I think this for me it looks like a new type of like map, not like I see a lot of alphas that I would put more decorations into those maps, and I really like what Pickaxe Master is doing just with detail, from gush, from like programming, from all of the future ideas is very like we are transparent with it, and we are sharing with it. So I just think that if more projects would do that, I would probably will be just more participant also in those groups of projects. So I don't know. I'm also just marveling. I'm not, understanding anything in crypto or those projects or anything.
It's just in terms of posture towards what the people that are following you. So if you're following the Pickaxe Master, you're interested and you felt like, okay, I'm going to follow what these guys are doing. I'm going to follow what the Pickaxe Master is about to. So we feel a bit we don't it's not like we own explanations to anyone. We could just be building in the shadows and just like show some previews whenever we feel like it. It was like, no, that's not the way are we going to do it. It's not that we need to justify ourselves, but we feel compelled into actually being in the same page as you. So sometimes we get delays, and you're like, okay, why is this getting delayed? And you watch us build, and you've seen how much time it actually takes to build things. If it was something that was just done super fast, it was like, okay, these guys are not working at all or something like that. It's not the case. You can see like we're working and what's the progress being made and how much actually time it takes to build anything. And for you to get that perception, to get actually that feeling, to be here with us and we'll be building live with you, I hope that if you're following a project, it does not have to be like our project or any other, but you can see like, okay, these guys are actively building and they're showing how they are doing it. Personally, I think it would be as you would grow trust within the players that are following you. And yeah, we should change the speed of some. I would go probably for slower. I think the fish are super fast. Probably there should be like only one or two faster than that, but all the other ones should go pretty much slower than that. Yeah.
I'm thinking about one block per second.
Okay. I'm not sure. You can just have multiple. How much was it? It's
It was 2 now.
2. You can make 1.5. You can make 0.5.
Yeah. Well, let's try it out. Probably.
You have different speeds.
I'm just thinking, do we have like min height? Can we enter -5? No, we probably cannot.
Let me change here. Maximum flights and maximum fly max height, fly minimum height. So it means that it would not go below there, and only will go one block above there. That feels like about right. That would go 2 blocks. It still got.
Yeah. So it looks like it has like 1 block, 2 blocks.
2 blocks.
And 3 blocks would be, I think, maybe too much. But
it would be too much because there are other fish that can go higher than that.
Yeah, because this one goes 3. So I make one mirror. Yeah, but now I want to find the one that is clipping. I think
it's that
this one.
Yeah. Flying max 4.5. Oh no.
And 1 block, 2 blocks. Yeah, so we can make 1.5 this one.
Perfect. And probably the speed of that one, since it's bigger, it could be like 2.2. It's just a little bit faster than everyone else.
Yep. Also, we have this nice pack of these, so I want to change it again, just a little bit of their speed.
I would not place it higher. I would place like 1.8 slower. It felt like they were moving all too fast.
Okay. Then 1.5.
Okay, that can also work.
1.8. Let's make it 1.7. 1.7.
Okay. Some of them we can leave at 2,
1.
like they were.
Yeah. Well, they felt a little bit like rushing.
They were too rushed. Yeah, they feel stressed.
Like they have to like swim in all of these circles and like, yeah. Let's try to make it a little bit slower. So I will just probably change most of them into 1
or 0.5 even. There's another one that might be clipping.
I think I fixed 2 of them.
There were 3 at least.
3? Really?
No.
Okay.
I thought it was 3.
Let's check this one. This one is 1 block. This one is 1 block. This one is 1 block.
Okay, no, those should be okay.
Also, I want to add 1 more to this side.
Yeah, it will be pretty cool.
And also add 1 right by maybe here, rotate a bit. Also, we can do with this one. I want to try maybe do some sort of this and maybe just add it nearby. Yeah, that it goes around this rock.
Not too much, but yeah, it will feel like it's more populated overall.
Speed 0.5 on block. Okay, and I probably also want
You can have even slower ones like 0.2, and we can just see how fast do they move. Those struts are so cute, I have to say. Those are sandbox assets, right?
Yep.
Those are really nice.
Meep. I cannot select that one. Binds collisions. Yeah, I wasn't able to select that trout. No worries.
Frozen. Okay, it's back.
I don't know, is it my internet connection or am I lagging?
No idea.
I want to add these with very, very slow, like 0.3 maybe.
Let's try it. See how fast today. And
This,
maybe
like,
and that should
low-
not go one block because that will go over.
Yeah,
the
this
top.
goes 0.5 block.
Okay, I didn't check it. Are
Yeah,
you also going to place in the other lake as well?
In the other lake, you mean like in the village?
In the village, there's already there. If I recall right.
Maybe one or few.
Yeah, it's a small place also. No, the other one, the one that's on the right to this one. There's like those two lakes are connected. No. Yeah, that one. Oh, there's actually more. There's actually 3 lakes that are connected to that area, correct? The one on the right? No, down there. There's like that one. And yeah, up. If you go up there, no, you are going right. No, there. Yeah, up there. Yeah, there.
Yeah. Right here. Yeah, I think yeah, we will do this also there. I see a little gap right here.
Hopefully this does not get too heavy, this game, or too laggy.
I don't think that flying behavior is
no,
very
overall.
dependent.
Overall, from
But,
all
yeah.
the assets that we have here. Not sure. Maybe next. Well, they're improving the engine. They're improving the everything, so it should be okay. And yeah.
Well, maybe it's too much.
Yeah, that's too close from there. Or maybe not. I don't know. Let's try it. Let's see how it looks.
I think I pressed duplicate one time. Yeah, looks good. Let's try it out.
Here we go. Hop, choop, wee. Oh, nice.
Maybe there is too much now of them.
It feels like it's an aquarium. Yeah.
Yeah, it's too much of them.
Sorry.
No problem.
Is it too much? Look from all the sides. From there, it does not look too much. Well, I mean,
These ones are very slow.
yeah, those feel very relaxed. Those fishes.
But actually,
I like
they
it.
look a little bit more realistic. Maybe if all of them go slowly, but maybe we should remove a little bit of them.
Yeah, we should remove just a little bit of those. For example, that looks more realistic.
Yeah. That's one that why I didn't want to
So
duplicate, but pressed it. Yeah.
Between 0.3 and 0.5, I would say those two combos are good, and maybe have just one or two that go in one. Because yeah, some others feel like they're racing. Look at that fish.
Also, I don't know if we should like animate. Do they have an animation like swimming?
They're swimming. They have like the tail,
But
like
their tail is not moving.
it was not moving. Do they have an animation there, like swimming?
I think we can make it animated asset. I don't know actually. No.
You can check on the. So that's an animated asset, and you can check if there's other idles.
But then I cannot make it a bird behavior.
Well, because it's an animated object. But you can make a platform. So you can make an animated asset and then parent it to a platform which is invisible and having the platform to do the bird movement. But that's just the extra work.
Yeah.
Just to get the same thing doing on.
It's actually interesting why these fishes are moving in the game maker, like, but not moving in the play mode. Probably
Because
something with the idols, yeah.
That's the idle 01. Probably, let me think. I've not worked with that very much. Let's try to click on one. Let's see what we got there in terms of options. So climbable, indicator, toggle on, toggle off, toggle on, toggle off, and you're doing it too fast. Quick swim.
There is some animations, but then we are unable to make it a.
Yeah, we have to do it like that. We have to put it as a. We have to put the basic platform, which could be like a very small. Actually, you know what? Just duplicate the fish. Grab one. And duplicate it. Yep. Now that one on the one that one you can leave it like that. Then the second one you just duplicate it from. Make it invisible. No, you okay. Make that one invisible. That one on the invisible you make it. No. The one that's going to have the bird movement, it's the invisible. The one that's visible, it's the one with the animation.
Yeah.
So that keeps the That one you're going to put as without bird movement, and now there you're going to have the animated decoration. Now let's try swim.
But I now have to.
You have to parent them.
Yeah.
And which them are make it trout one. Trout one bird. So you know that those are the birds. And then on the other one, put it trout one.
Why one? Because if we duplicate, it will leave as one.
We can just keep changing the names of all of them. So we know that whenever we were looking, okay, this is the one. Trout 1, Trout 2, Trout 3, etc., etc. No, just make it Trout 1.
Yeah.
So we know that
Trout 1.
So we know that Trout 1 is parented with Trout 1 and bird. Just Trout dot 1. It should appear both. So you're going to parent Trout 1 with Trout bird. Yeah, that's it. Yep, that's it. Now just have to place it where you want.
Both of them have collisions, but I think that's might be okay. Yeah.
It's okay. They're in the same spot, so it's
Or at
pretty
least we
much
can remove at least one of them as collisions.
okay. Sure. Looping through. Yep, that sounds about right. Now we can change the speed that they were swimming.
Yeah, actually, yeah, let's make it 0.5.
5. Yep. Oh, flight height 5 is too much.
Now let's make it 0. Yeah, so...
Probably
Sure.
now we have
Yeah.
to just duplicate the one you want. Just do it like this, so you don't have to go forever. Let's start in one corner, and let's go from there.
But I can just
Duplicate that one.
make it invisible.
Yeah.
And duplicate the trout one. And but I have to place it in the same direction, so that's will be just
That's
a
why I
lot
was
of clicks unnecessary.
just duplicate that one and change. Oh yeah, but you have to change the name. So that would be Trout 2.
Yeah, so I'm thinking maybe to do it, how to do it so that the name would not interfere.
Well, it does not. It's just for a matter of being organized. The name does not matter very much, actually.
Yeah, so I probably will just delete all of these.
There's no need to, because they were already placed, and they had already
They are
their.
allowed to have the spinning.
They had the spinning. They just don't have the animation. It's actually the opposite.
See, if I put now like duplicate this, yeah, and if I, for example, this one rename to, and this one rename to what? Third.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I didn't enter two. What did I enter wrongly? This is
I think
Trout.
you just have to write again there to update.
Yeah,
there you go.
Here. So if I place this now into that one, I have to now move this one to the same position.
That's why I was saying for you to duplicate and just change
the
animated.
For that, probably if I want to duplicate, so all of these old ones interfere. So I'm just thinking to delete them to just have a clearer view of where to place them.
Okay, let's do your way. All right, so we just got the fish. We know that they look good. Let's change them but before we get into all of this work, do you want to check how it looks?
Yeah, let's check.
Maybe try the other one with we had quick swim and we had swim 0-1. Probably okay. You already went.
Yeah. Actually, we should try these two animations. But yeah, this is the correct way of doing probably fish. Because then we, can control
the animation of it.
Yeah, how they move and the animation.
It's just extra steps. It feels like we're just putting extra
of course,
stuff into the map.
if it's unparents, for some reason,
it should not unparent. But if it unparents, yeah. At least from the RNG, we found out that parenting was fixed.
Now it's working.
Hey, Fred and Ferd, how you doing, fam? Welcome to the stream.
Yeah, now it's going up, but it's swimming.
It's swimming, and it feels relaxed. But that was swim normal, right?
This is swim normal.
That looks good, but he's going over the top.
Yeah, we have to lower him. But he's actually, interestingly, also I don't think we should make him a citizen.
I was
Because-
just thinking that would not citizen be better? We can have both. We can have some as citizens, and we can have some with bird eye, because citizen will go near the ground, correct?
It will stay on the ground. Actually, yeah, that's why we do bird.
Yeah, so we could have a mix. Some could be citizen that will be like always going on the ground, because we can. That's a component. That's not a behavior. Citizen, right?
That's a component, yeah.
So that means we can have the animated assets with so the ones that are citizens.
No,
They don't need.
it's behavior.
They don't need to be. It's a behavior.
It's a blue. I just remember. Is it
Okay.
blue or is it yellow?
Okay, if it's a blue, then nah, it's the same.
They both blue,
We still would have, would still have to parent those. Fredenford, what we're doing is, so basically we got these fishes. These are sandbox assets, right?
Yeah.
So with these assets, they have an animation, but we cannot have the bird and the animation at the same time because they're both behaviors. And if they're both behaviors, so what we need to do? We're duplicating them. We're actually creating like an invisible fish that's parented to the animated fish. So the invisible one has the bird movement, and the visible one has the animation going on. By parenting them, now we have an animated fish with bird movement that will go over. Yeah, it cannot go over there because otherwise you see it will go over the water.
Oh no, I set it that it's not going up. Like
Okay.
it's right here, and then it's just
Okay.
staying in that block.
A lot of cool stuff you can do with parent for sure. There's a lot of things you can do with parenting, especially to get those combos. Well, actually, it's the only way to get those combos. For example, getting stuff like this animated object in bird mode. Yeah. Hell yeah, we could do it. Trying to understand what was that emoji. Is that like a yellow man? Is that a bird?
Is that a plane?
Is that a plane?
Super. No, you know, like, is it a bird? Is it a plane? It's Superman.
Been quite some time that I did not listen to that one.
Okay.
So what I was suggesting, actually, it was okay. You're making the citizens first. What's that red one?
This is enemy detection, but I don't know why I didn't get it. I did get it when you.
Let me move from here. Okay, tags. What's the tag it's going to? Hostile. Okay, let's change it. If you take it out, it will disappear. Oh no, it did not disappear. Enemy detection. So that
If it's avatar, they will run from us.
can flee. Okay, flee when attacked. True. Okay, so that means we can kill those, but it does not have an health component,
No,
so it should not be hitted.
Yeah, it will hit and will fly from us, but I think we will be unable to kill it.
Okay.
But of course, this tag to flee uses, I think, quite a bit of logic. So
Yeah, I would take it. There's no need to flee as long as they go. And this citizen was just to try it out. If this is consuming
this is
more,
just to try out. But yeah, I like actually this preset. Just have to know. Yeah,
it's simpler.
Correct.
So what I was suggesting for you for that one, it's to just duplicate that one because it's really cool to actually have the fishes roaming around like an aquarium. That was looking really good. So I think it's faster than the process you're doing. I would just duplicate that one. Oh, you just deleted it.
but I still cannot place it in the same place. So basically, I don't have to move it.
No, you don't have to just duplicate it.
Yeah.
Change that one. No, before you do that, so you can change it. Change that one into animated.
And all of the names.
Okay. Now that's you just changed the animation from idle to swim, and now just change that name to Trout 03. It's Trout.03. Okay, and that one, the other one, and make that one Trout.0. No. Trout.3. Okay, and that one invisible. Just place at the same place. No, that one's already
Yeah, and this is when
programmed.
coming to the same place, so I still have to come to each one and just fix it in place, then duplicate, rename it, and I don't feel like that's shorter.
Okay, got it.
If
they
I
would be
duplicate
rotated
and only
at
change
least.
rotate, I can press one button and
Okay.
it rotates.
Okay.
Sorry, Bruno.
It's all good. I'm just trying to give some feedback on. Yeah, but if that feels like it's faster, it works better for you. Be my guest.
Yeah, and I can change only this one. Trout 2. And I don't even have to name the first one like it will all be Trout.
Yeah, actually, we don't have to rename it. We just need to have one parented, and then just duplicate that parented one.
Yeah, actually, that's true.
Yeah, because we won't be needing those names for anything rather than that. And if all are parented, we know that just go like pop, 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 pop. It's the same.
Renaming it definitely helps, I think. Just because more order, I think, is always good. 0.5 flying with. Okay. This one. What is this one? Cannot select it. Oh, here it is.
And by the way, for everyone that does join now, there's a form that I'm going to type here that you can do. If you're watching from Twitter or from YouTube and you see typing LFM, on Twitch, it actually triggers an auto response, which is a form. And we got 7 answers so far already. Wow. This music feels fitting to it.
Yeah. Actually, maybe even stopped hearing it sometimes. Like it's like natural.
It's there, but you don't listen to it.
Yeah.
That actually happens a lot of times. It will be very cool when we get to the phase that we'll be adding custom sounds and custom music to the game. So I was talking with my friend, band member, partner that we run the studio. I was like, okay, we're going to do this. Like, okay, let's do it. And I was talking him what would be the logic for it. So we'll be using like the crystals for geolocation, and we're going to use some sort of like numerals. So, for example, that dwarf that's in the main cave, in the main gallery, and he has just a crystal right near him. So, for example, on that one, we'll just go like, okay, on this crystal, mining sound will be at 0, which means it's at its maximum. Then we have some bats. The bats are a bit far away, so they'll be like some at -1, some others at -2. And I was telling, for example, so when we get to the next crystal that's a bit far away from there, the mining sound will go to -1. And when we go from 0, -1, it could be a difference of 3 dBs or 5 dBs. We have to make some tests to see what works best. Whenever you're moving into the map, the sound settings will be changing all the time. So you'll be hearing more or less mining sounds depending on how close or how far away you are. And we're talking about also for echoing. If it's a big chamber, you'll have, for example, delay at 0. If it's a small chamber, you'd have, for example, delay at -3. And the same goes for reverb and all the other type of settings you can have to simulate. If a chamber is really big and you go like echo, 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 so stuff like that. I was like, okay, that sounds like fun. I have not done that like the way you're saying, so that sounds like fun. And yeah, that will be crazy cool to have implemented. Can you imagine just going near an NPC and when you get closer, it actually gets higher, the sound? The same for bats, the same for water. So this waterfall will actually have its own sound, like just falling water. And whenever you're nearer, it will be louder. Whenever you're far away, it will be less audible. Also, there's going to be, depending on the place you are, there's going to be more reverb or less reverb on it. So the sound settings will be changing and dynamic through all the map. And that's something I'm very
all
excited
of those
to make.
sounds will have to be NFTs?
The final ones? Probably, yeah. Probably they'll be NFTs.
Then Sandbox is also making like sample NFTs in the Sandbox. Like with this, actually, with the Snapdog, those sounds which are now, there is some of the Snapdogs animations, the simple words.
Those are not NFTs.
Okay.
Because when you one thing I've noticed, when you download the installer of Alpha Season, you're installing it, there's sometimes you can see actually they're copying the sounds. You can see Avenged Sevenfold, you can see Snoop Dogg sounds. So those are actually either WAV. I'm not sure if it's WAV or if it's MP3. Probably it's MP3 at a good conversion rate, 320 maybe. But they're stored locally in your computer. So if you open there, you should have those songs. Actually, I can look right into it. But I know
it's funny if you can import and only have it in your game, like only.
I think it's possible. I think we can do that. Honestly, if those are there through this path, then we should be able to put it. But that would just be on our local engine. So you'd have to actually put into your. Okay, let me check your client, Sandbox data. On the Sandbox data, let's see if I can find resources. Nope. Streaming assets, audio, music. Okay.
Sounds when
okay.
You're coming to find something.
It's .ogg type of file. Okay. Music SFX. So here is already a folder with. Okay, here it is. Avenged Sevenfold, Casino, Board Ape Yacht Club, Love Is Forever. This is from Lululand, I believe. Deadmau 5, Engine, Ledger, Music Deadmau 5, Music Hip Hop, Music Hub Oracles,
already?
People of Crypto, Blondish, 9chan. Yep, there's all of the music that's on Alpha Season this year. There's a folder here. They're into OGG format. It's not very used. Let me see if it is. It actually does not save that amount of space. They're actually big files. Not sure why they're using like this. There's Steve Aoki. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 songs. Sueco songs. TSB as well. World of Woman. The Walking Dead. So all the playlist, it's right here. You go to Sandbox Client, Sandbox Data, Streaming Assets, Audio, Music, SFX, and it's all there. So probably if we add our own music there, we could use it in our own game. And the same for here. We have Avatar. So we have Avatar sounds. We have Attack 1, Attack 2, Attack 3, and these are waves. Which means if we change this locally in our computer, when we run the game maker, and when we run the game, we would be hearing custom sounds instead of the sounds that are already there. It does not seem very hard to do it.
Well, and at least if it's not working, if it's dependent on name, so you can like rename, like change the file, but name it the same. Maybe it might work.
Yeah, I'm not going to try it. I don't want to break my game maker. But having NFTs as an integration, I can totally see that happening, especially when Snoop Dogg is one of the partners and he has an NFT label. And being one of the first, actually the first NFT label, being able to import those sounds as NFTs, especially for soundtracks, which makes even the most sense. And if you're going to store them, how are you going to have the sandbox having thousands of custom of soundtracks being imported to their servers? Can you imagine that? It should have something different. So if all the assets that we're using are NFTs, it should be the same. Music should also be an NFT since this is a Web3 gaming. And that would definitely give a boost to the musical NFT scene.
I might think that might be some sort of cooperation maybe with audio, because audio is doing like some sort of blockchain music software to listen and to upload music.
Winamp of Web3.
Yeah, basically, yeah, music on Web3. Web3 music player. So now they are going like very similarly. Also, well, how can I change this?
What do you mean?
That they don't go, in the same directions. Like not, but I mean like they all go up at the same time.
Because they're all at the same speed, correct?
Not all of them.
Not all
okay,
of them.
I thought of idea. So
you place one of them up and make them go down.
That's impossible. I cannot enter -5 like.
No, but there's the minimum, and the minimum could go like 2. So we have maximum, which go up, and minimum would be down. I would say no. Or it does not work like that.
Like minimum. I don't know. Yeah, but that thank you, Fred and Fred and Fred. But I think that's a bit too much on logic. We're also using 2 of the. I like to build simple. The less logic, the better.
Some toggle, some off. Okay, I can see that happening. Okay.
But I think I can manipulate with those speeds and heights, and so I first will try what will Bruno said to maybe minimum add to like 2. I don't understand. Is it like minimum from the origin where we have the asset? Minimum 2 blocks is like up to, or is it like minus to that?
I would say that okay, if you have on minimum 0 or maximum 0. It just goes around the x-axis. If you put on minimum 1 and maximum 1, it would go on the y-axis. It would go 1 up and 1 down. I think that makes sense. Otherwise, what's the use of having a minimum? You just could put 0 on the maximum. There was no need to have both fields, right?
Yeah. So I'm thinking the same, that I will just solve this by not moving some fishes, not as much at least. So they would have a more diverse
different speeds as well
and feeds. Yeah,
and those that are really at the bottom can make them go like really up, like you have several.
So that's what I did. This is what I did before. So they will from way bottom to the way high. But I feel like some could leave, in the same level or not go as much. Then maybe it will find some sort of synchronous movement where it looks diverse.
Okay, they're going like ballerinas, and maybe changing the radius. If you have radius that are just like slightly different, they will move. They will also move in. They will behave differently as well.
Actually, yeah.
Because I think that they have all pretty much the same radius right now.
Yeah, I duplicated them, so.
Yeah, so they all have the same radius. Yeah, so having more custom radius will probably help.
Can I
select have it differently? There you go.
I'm thinking of maybe
that
for
as well. Yeah, that as well. That will change the way they behave. That's still. Did I notice on the animation idle 01 or it was swim? I have to go here to check it.
Yeah,
Oh, it's
I'm
swim.
trying
It's
to
swim. Okay.
select. I think all of them should be swim 1, unless we will want to change them. But we have all of them trout. Yeah, right here. If we want to change any of them. Yeah,
You
so
just
I
go there.
actually
Okay.
like that we like name it. We know that these are the ones that is on bottom. If we add some others to the lake, so we can just change trout too.
Mm-hmm.
I think yeah, this is way better than
Yeah, so we can say that trout 1 is for this lake, trout 2 would be for other lake. So if
yeah.
you just
For
want
example, yeah, because we
Yeah,
have some trouts which are I don't know. We have to check how those citizens behave. Okay, let's try. Actually, this is
save it
very
and let's
interesting
try.
to make fishes. Very simple, but to make fishes like realistically and looking nice, I think that's awesome.
Making these details and making the game more alive, I think it will really come up in the end. It's just overall experience and feels like this is credible. Okay, I've entered here and this is actually credible. It's getting slower to save and... Oh, okay, you're already going in.
Yeah. I didn't teleport it to the bottom. Interesting.
And you did not change it there. Okay, that looks good.
Still goes a little bit maybe too much, but I don't understand why all of them are going that much.
It looks like an aquarium. Actually, now it looks pretty natural, I would say.
Yeah,
This
not
seems
too
like
much, not too much. Yeah.
This, how do the citizen behave? Oh, there's one flying.
Oh god damn it. Yeah.
Oh, it's passing. Those are stopped. Those feel
yeah.
like they're dead. Yeah, let's not. Citizen is not working.
Yeah,
We
and
can
also
change
probably
it.
in that shallow waters. Okay, so this one, why are you going so high?
And okay, there you go. And
Okay,
okay, let's change that.
fix this. And
So citizen is not working for the fish. They don't like to be citizens. They're fishes.
the bird.
No.
Is it the
They're
bird?
not-
Is it the fish? It's
Is it a
Sambar's fish.
Is it a citizen?
Yeah.
Okay, let's change those. Though that was not working as intended. Not as intended. Let's change it.
Hello, Roxy Miguel. Yes, my pronoun.
Oh, Roxy Miguel is here?
pronunciation.
Hey fam, hey Roxy, how you doing? By the way, letting you know, Fred and Ferd and Roxy, your Carrot Rose already logged in, and did I get it right? Like you're going into. I should take a look at the Calendly. I've not took a look to see if it was updated. Let me see if I can do that real fast while Gibbous fixes that one. And +1 for beard shading. Yeah, it's growing back again. I don't know about you, but I love to have long beards, but from time to time, just like gotta shave, man. But yeah, it's coming back. Okay, maybe I have to get to the email to get those. While Giblet does it, let me see if I can get into there. But yeah, I'm quite excited to see Roxy and Fred and Ferd to see your stream and to see. From what I've understand, you'll be doing like half of the building in in one of your Twitch accounts. So one in Fredenford and the second part in Roxy Miguel. And I would say that that's the smartest way to do it. That way you both can grow your accounts and have it shared. And also don't forget it, like Caratros did, please post 5 minutes before you go live on Twitter, tag us and Outer Studio so we can share also your posts and we get time to share it on the Discord server as well. Or if you could actually post it on the Discord server, like use the tag streamers and hey, we're going live for the Underground Master event. You post the link as well for the Twitch channel. That would be perfect because we would get more people on board to watch the stream and watch your building for the Underground Master contest. Now let me get here into, I believe it was here, Outer Studios, and oh, this folder is empty. Okay. This should be getting here, most likely. Almost for sure. Oh yeah, I can check here. Okay, perfect. So we got Caratros was already scheduled. I did not check it here. So we're going to have on Wednesday, Fred and Ferd and Roxy Miguel at midnight, 2 November. Nicely done. So when you're scheduling, does it actually we got here for Tuesday, which will be tomorrow at 10 a.m. We have OG Shakespeare.
That's some beans.
And are you ready to rock? Mine rock, that is. Nicely done, nicely done. Yeah. Actually should have this somehow. I was thinking, is there a way to have Calendly like public for people to watch it? Like, okay, when is going to be the next one? Or, I don't know. Is it a way for us to link our Twitch channel into it? Maybe? Is there a way to actually have to restream what they're streaming into here? Tomorrow at 7, we'll be streaming. Me for an hour and then Roxy for an hour. Okay. Yeah, at my time it will be at midnight. So your time it will be at 7 p.m. So there's going to be tomorrow OG Shakespeare, then tomorrow again Roxy and Miguel. Oh boy, this is getting crowded. I like it. I like it. I like it. Now it's working again, the teleportation. But yeah, I wanted to see if there was a way to actually. Okay, if I go here, is it booked? Does it not show? Oh, yeah, actually, there's a slot here that's not available. Yeah. So it must be this one. Okay.
Maybe I feel they swim still too fast.
But we will. What is swimming too fast?
Well, I'm just
Actually, it feels very natural because you have some fishes. They're like the smart ones around the place. They go like super fast in between the other ones. Hey, what do you think? Does it feel natural? This would be something that you would look into an aquarium. You want to look from up there as well to see how it looks?
Yeah. Let's try a different angle. Of course, it might be difficult to see. But yeah, I feel like it feels about right.
Yeah, and the citizens, did you take them out?
No, not yet.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, from angles it looks cool. Still a
I
little
would
bit
like.
of similar behavior. Like I can see some rhythm in that, which I would like to destroy somehow. But
Okay, there's not.
probably not
It's
too
not
much.
like there's going to be a lot of people just standing
Probably
there.
yeah. But you know,
Like just.
hmm.
I'm going to stay here for like whole 5 minutes just to see the pattern of the fishes.
But you know,
If that-
if someone sees a pattern, they'll it's a pattern.
Nah, if someone is spending 5 minutes to look at these fishes, you're playing it right. I have to say, you're doing it right. You're doing the right thing. You're really enjoying the game. You're absorbing it. I would not worry much about it. But if you feel like you could have it better, or you like to have it in a way that you cannot spot a pattern or something like that, okay, I'm not going to block you. I'm not going to stop you, man. You know.
Well, maybe not now, but maybe it just needs a few of these of thinking how to do that, and maybe there is very simple.
It was looking very, very natural for myself. It feels like
Yeah, I also I'm happy with the results, but I think can we push this further?
oh,
Like
probably
like
it will take more time. Probably we
Of
can
course,
do it.
of
It will
course.
take a bit more time. And we're entering into hour and 37 minutes, so I feel like we should probably get into raffling the pickaxe very
course.
soon. Yeah, let's delete those. Boop. Gone and gone. No
Yeah.
more citizens. No more
more.
citizens.
Yeah, I like that we showed how to, for example, solve this problem with trout. That if animation, I don't know, maybe someone will watch it and it will be helpful for them. Yeah, let's make this. How it's in English?
Fishing rods.
Yeah, but the movement, you know, when you're
sending
yeah,
it?
yeah when you're sending it.
I'm not sure the name
Me
of
also
the movement
either.
itself. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this is cool. What also we
Cast.
might need
Okay, to cast.
to cast. Yeah.
Thank you, Fred. And Ferds.
Is it both or is it fun?
I would say it's both. I guess it's both.
I was thinking about small bench,
Oh yeah.
just a little rotation.
Probably having a dwarf there as well. So he's
I don't think
controlling
so.
No?
Maybe later on, but well, at least for now, it just looks like abandoned, maybe. But yeah, I think this place could be definitely some dwarf right here.
Probably two dwarfs chatting, like a fireplace
Actually,
as
I
well.
thought maybe there is a house also here or something, but I
Oh,
understood
that will look cool. Yeah, with the house there will look cool. So it could be like, there could be a dwarf like, hey, you know, there's some hidden treasures in this mountain. You can find it all over the place. It would be just as a pretext for us to have chatting dwarfs that will give you tips about the map. I feel like that's going to be something that I would enjoy if I would just be going towards the NPCs. They will I don't even have to talk with them. They will just pop up a text and they will give me small hints. And I'm like, oh, okay, these guys giving me a hint that there's stuff hidden. So you already know there's stuff hidden. That NPC already told you. So you're going to be like alert. You're going to be looking for corners, for hidden places. I would go for stuff like that. Yeah, that's a big place.
I'm just thinking maybe.
Yeah, something simpler. There's in the other. It does not have to be like completely. Can you see on the left side there? There's like a lot of there's a lot of free space, but there's also some mining blocks.
Yeah, we can move them, but I'm just thinking,
It feels a bit tight, also. right?
With a story.
Maybe we can have. There's also a fishing rod that was without the holder, right?
Without
could
the
have a-
holder.
Yeah, just a fishing rod. Could be very simple to have a quest just to fish for fishes. Just you grab that one, that asset, you just go around, and you make it like detect entity, and you put some tags on the fishes, so you'd have just to go around with the rods, get some fishes, complete the quest, and get a pickaxe.
Yeah, that might be cool.
Like
That basically.
we just have to add tags to those fishes. Probably the ones with, yeah.
Yeah, probably birds, because they would kill, or both of them.
Both. I would put on both of them, yeah. And
But
just
then
like
they have to have health component.
Yeah, but that's actually easy. So when
Yeah, but
that
you could kill them before the quest.
No, plant behavior. Plant behavior don't need to put HP.
Actually, yeah,
Then
you can send only message kill.
Yeah, you can put the plant behavior. It does not require to have HP, and you would have the on the rods. You would have detect entity, so it would detect the tags, and when it detect, it would send a kill message.
I'm thinking maybe we can just make this easier by just making places where you just caught a fish, basically. Maybe 3 or 5 places around the map where you have to just come to catch a fish. I don't know. That would not maybe ask as much tags, behavior, and because then every fish has to have this behavior, and then we cannot place as many fish maybe as we could if we do simpler logic.
Probably could be just like trigger the fishing rods, or just see if there's grab the fishings. So you would go near the fishing rod, you'd press E, and it would spawn a fish. It's like the fish was already there, just someone forgot to take it out from the water, and then bring the fishes back to these guys. So we have one. One
so we
rods.
Can just place a bunch of fishing rods.
Yeah, we already have. So there's one there. There's one at the village. There's
3.
one.
This is, I think, 3.
3 is enough. Because they're at very different places, right?
Yeah, this one.
Yeah.
This one.
That one, exactly. And the one near
and
the waterfall. One. Yep. Those are perfect already. There's no need to have more. So just like, hey, can you go check the other fishing rods and see if there's some fish on it? Just go nearby and press E. So you would go near the fishing rod, you press E, you would receive a fish, and you're like, oh, now I have the fish. I just have to return the fish back to this fisherman. Yeah. And you would complete the quest, and he would give you a pickaxe. Extra quest. Let's go. That's easy to do. I can program that afterwards. So, no worries.
Yeah, one more quest, I think. That's
one more quest. That's easy. Oh, Fred and Fred said, Fred is cool. Long story. It's a story that I've wrote some drafts on that I will create the world over the next year, probably. Frederick and Ferdinand. Me and my friend roleplay as them sometimes. I am Fred and he is Ferd. I was wondering the same, and Roxy Miguel, I was wondering the same thing myself. Good thing that I already know the story. Okay, nice stuff. It's a story that I've wrote some drafts. Oh, nice stuff. I'm actually curious to see what you both you'll be doing in the sandbox in the long term. I think that you guys have really good skills, and you really showed them into the game jam of Ragnarok. So the basis is there. So from now you just be flying. It's just it takes time to build something. For example, the Pickaxe Master we've been building since January, so we're like into almost 1 year making this game. Sure, it has a nice and interesting logic. It has several different quests. It is really nice decorated, but hey, this is 1 year work of a team of 6 people. So just to say that it takes time to build something in the long term. But if you just go into your project and just like keep doing it every day, you'll manage to eventually finish a very long process or a very big game. Let's say like that. This map is packed. I hope the public loves it. Yeah, we sure hope as well, because there's much investment here to make this map, and I think it looks pretty not reliable, not realistic, but convincing. I don't know if this was on Alpha Season 3. What do you say? Like, okay, is this is well decorated? Do you feel like it's missing something? On one of the most solid play to earn concepts out there. One of the best. Okay, thank you. We'll try our best to keep that way and keep adding more play to earn content as we, with the mining, we want to establish the base play to earn economy, and having a solid, we still have to snap those stairs together as well. But having a solid play to earn economy, it will allow us to bring more play to earn models around that economy. And that's what we want to have it right at the first time, to get that play to earn economy. Because with that, we will have resources, and resources will have their own value. And by having resources with their own value, it means that from there we can make anything we want, basically. And we will just keep adding more different modes into the game that will also be based in that same economy. And you can have even add partnerships. There's could be other games that they will integrate that same economy that we have built, and now we're being able to create that shared economy because they will use the same principles as we did. Or we can have some sort of integration as well. That's a cute one. So what's the drop there?
In the water there is no, but
outside of the water.
Yeah, okay. Gush played it. like it's all fished. None of them.
None of them left. That's why they're all underground. They're fishing too good over here.
Like, it's so convenient. Just imagine you just come here, fish all day, and then just go home.
Or go mine.
Oh.
So yeah, that quest will be just go near the fishing rock, press E, you get a fish, you collect, you bring them back, you get a pickaxe. Easy peasy.
Oh, he's back.
He's back. The banker is back. He's back and he's good. He's working. All right, so we're pretty much 10 minutes to the left. I would say that we're going to raffle that pickaxe, and we'll keep building afterwards. There's more 24-hour stream that the sandbox is doing, so after this one, we'll just trade them. For now, I'll just close here the farm. It's no longer accepting responses, and we got 9 responses, so let's get it raffled. Here, pull up RNG. 1 to 9, and good luck, everyone. We're going to raffle now, and it's number 1. And number 1 for today, it is. Let me download here. Download responses to actually see the order. We got Drakusha. Congratulations, Drakusha. It's been quite some time since you have won that you have been one of the lucky miners. Congratulations. You just won a gold pickaxe, and I think that you already know more or less how it works, because you have already won multiple times before. So let us know what type of blocks you want to mine. And I want to get to whitelists. And this is the mining winners lists. Actually, Drakusha, you got a ruby pickaxe not long ago. I'm mistaken. And I'm breaking the music from being outside StreamYard. Okay. Done. Close
Drakusha, are you here?
Is it Drakusha still here? You
It
need.
doesn't seem like he's here, but
Let's
maybe.
probably just wait 1 minute.
Of course, yeah.
Maybe it has went to the bathroom, or I don't know. Maybe we're muted to watch the Sandbox stream. It could happen. But if she or him do not answer, we will have to re-raffle the pickaxe. Yeah, it does feel pretty much, I would not say packed, but I would say that natural.
At least, I feel like it's. I don't see a lot of blocks, a lot of blocky shapes. That's my basic idea. When I saw a lot of alpha games, not all of them, but some seem to
There are a
be
lot of empty places. Yeah.
like even the very similar structures, like complete corners. My hands does not show, but complete corners and everywhere. Just
That is true.
so I understand that it's due to simplicity or maybe just time constraints, but it just reminds me of Quake or Doom, the old one, Doom. I think that games. Well, there is a lot of ways we can also improve on that. So yeah, sandbox engine, I actually very very love it because you can make it very simple things and you can make more difficult things. And probably this is not the end. The engine will be developed more, and we'll see more features.
Yeah, we're actually talking like, imagine if Sandbox actually uses like Unreal 5 AI render, and you get it like these extra cool textures on it, and there's so much things that could actually be added and can be developed.
Artificial intelligence, I think, will thrive in sandbox graphics. It can, from blocks or from voxels, it can generate photorealistic graphics because it's a perfect blueprint for artificial intelligence to work on top. If it looks similar to stone, just make it high-res stone.
Yeah, that makes sense.
And video cards are going crazy powerful now. You just can calculate a lot of graphics in just seconds, and and I really think that the future is really really bright for this.
The future really likes video games, I have to say.
Yeah.
And we got Surudai Rio to join us. Welcome, fam. How are you doing? I got to see that there's been some updates on the farmers community as well.
We don't seem to see Drakusha.
Nope, we have to re-raffle again. And Surudai Rio, I'm sorry, but you just arrived like 1 minute or 2 minutes too late, because we have already closed the form and we are raffling
Drakusha is
right
here.
now.
He's here. Sorry, Bruno. He's here in the last minute. Drakusha, you won a golden pickaxe.
Yes. He was just like this close to miss the pickaxe. Yeah, we're almost, and we actually waited more time than we said we would because we got distracted. So you want a gold pickaxe, you have to let us know what type of blocks you want to mine. And apart from that, because you do know how to play this game, I want to wish you a good luck. And I hope that everyone here that's watching the stream also wishes good luck to Drakusha. Have you had a glimpse of the Goblin AVA? No, I haven't. What's the Goblin AVA? Surudai Rio. Kartros, thank you for coming by.
See ya.
See you on the next one.
Yeah. We'll wait. We'll be waiting.
We will be very much waiting. I love the stream. Everything. So you can mine anything and everything. How will you handle with that responsibility? Oh, I'm quite eager to see how it's going to work now.
I will try to find the biggest amount of blocks chunks and just mine it. Yeah, also my memory is just completely full, but I like to do this kind of test. So the frame rate should be quite low, at least from my end. Okay,
Chup, chup.
we got something. Yeah, cool.
We got educational. Speaking in educational, we could show just a little glimpse, because we
Sure.
haven't
Sure.
we haven't showed that one yet.
Sure.
Educational. You can just send the sand to those teleports, because the teleport is working.
All of them?
No, only the ones you placed.
So
Only at the beginning, probably. You can try that one.
oh yeah, actually, I didn't place this one. Interesting.
And please do, Srudario, send me on Discord so I can know what you're talking about.
Oh.
Yep, you just got teleported to that one, so it makes sense. But the other ones should not happen. Otherwise, I would just say we would embrace that error. And just like, hey, you know what? It's magical. You can be teleported anywhere. Like I would add probably some barrels so you could put the prizes and actually carry the barrel with you, or the crates. So instead of just teleporting, you just carry the crate and would grow bigger with prizes. I think that would be a very cool feature. I would love to see myself like, oh, I got a prize, put at the crate, puck. I got another prize, put at the crate, and the crate is getting stacked, bigger, full of prizes. And you just be carrying around that crate, just whatever you're mining. I would love to see something like that.
That sounds quite interesting, but also complicated.
Yeah, it's just to have a crate that would not have collisions like on the top. It would actually form the shape, and that's pickable.
But I mean the growing in size.
Growing in size? What do you mean?
That, as you said, it became bigger. Like, maybe I misunderstood. Yeah, probably. Yeah, it's just simpler than I imagined.
Okay. I think, yeah, it's not very complicated. I'll just try to put it. We're not getting anything. No luck at all so far.
Maybe I will try to destroy one block at a time.
Sometimes when it does not trigger. Oh, we got an iron ore. I was seeing iron there.
Yeah, we do actually.
Actually, we got something. So we did change one of the things, which was the delay between broadcasts. So if you mine faster than 3 seconds, it will not happen anything. That's one of the way to get rid of bugs. You never know where you're going to end on.
Actually,
like that.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, where am I? New place. So yeah, if you mine the same material faster than 3 seconds between each blocks, you will not get anything out of there. So if you try to mine right now, it would not trigger that message. And you destroyed 2 blocks, so probably you did not get anything out of it.
Mm-hmm.
So it's some sort of protection modes. Those were different, so that should be okay. Unless you actually broke the pickaxe, which could have already happened, actually, because you mined quite some, right?
Mm-hmm. But I didn't mine, as much of heavy materials.
Oh no, it's still bringing. We're still
Yeah,
getting
so
some...
I think we should be good.
Yeah, until we get that message, it should be good. Okay, let's try to break those 2. Okay, back. Oh, come on, we need more prizes. What's happening? It should have... Yeah, it's there. It's the other one, the educational sand. More educational clay.
I will just bring more sand to
I
the
think we
place.
only need 3 sands. I still have not placed it into the final number because when we're testing, you don't want just. Yeah, that still has the old logic. I'm not gonna lie, I actually love the fact that you get to random places in the map.
Yeah, I also, when this happened first time, I actually liked it because it's like you don't have to use it. It's
Especially when we
convenient.
when we get that crate for you to carry around, it will be like, okay, if you want to use it, you're going to be teleported somewhere. Come on, mountain. Come on, mountain. Oh no, the tip of the pickaxe just broke. And we did not want that. God damn it. Drakusha, congratulations. This time, the mountain was not as generous as it's being. Nonetheless, I hope that you had fun, most of all, and congratulations on your winnings. Your prizes will be sent today, later on, to your wallet. Now, what we're going to try, also, we're going to activate the geology quest, just to give a glimpse on what's been worked. And we're eager to actually have you try it personally, to have you playing the game by yourself.
Yeah. So
Let's
first of all,
accept first. Let's accept the quest since we're going down there. By the next time we go up here, we already have something to bring him. And, hey, Miner, do you want to learn something cool, some cool fun facts about geology? This would be Mukduk right here. Perfect. Let's get it started. But first, I need 15 educational sands to learn more about their composition. That makes sense. Let's start it. And choop choop. Geology quest number 1 accepted. New objective. Bring 15, but there says 3 because we're just testing.
Yeah, so I will just try to exchange this.
Yeah, of course. Let's put there.
Oh,
Okay. That's because we need to fix those. That's also scrambling there.
Well, I should have deleted the ones that because we tried to fix them once.
And it did not work.
Them. Yeah, and from there I didn't know if we will change it, just maybe something about that stuff or everything, something else. So I left it, but might be that it interferes with that. But let's go
it's
check.
Funny to see the bugs live, and even ourselves were like, oh god, this happened again. We forgot to change this.
Well, I didn't remove that just because maybe I thought maybe it's working. Maybe something is just a little bit off, and it's maybe a small fix.
It did change something. I'm not quite sure what it did change, but it changed something into that template. Oh, where did it go?
Do you want to trade for sand? Okay.
But it was supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Placed on the scale. But I think that's those teleportations are messing this logic. There's something happening there. Yeah. That was not intended.
So let's at least try the geology quest.
One. And then we have here these deposits. I have to change that to there as well.
I will try to make it.
Score, goal. And
yeah,
it's working. Just got one. Let's bring another one.
Yeah, all the box in which we can place things, I think will be neat. Of course, we'll have to try it, how it works, when you put something with collisions and gravity into something that is with the collisions and gravity.
I think now it's fixed. It was not fixed back then, but now I think it works. Chop chop. There we go.
That's nice.
But we only had 3. Anyway, Gibbous, we are like way over the 2-hour mark.
Whoa.
We have extended ourselves, but hey, it's all good. Well, there's Sandbox still doing their stream. They're going to be doing it for 24 hours. So it's the last day of Alpha Season 3. So I think that we should just hop on there as well and just give some love to, I think it's Joseph and Panapops that are right now online. Probably there's going to be Alex Flores Kamisaze going on later. Just hop on and give some love to them, as they have been streaming for, I don't know, goddamn some time, and they will need all the love and energy that we can give them. Fred and Fred, thank you for being here. Thank you, Drakusha, Wicked U2, Srudori Rio, the Go Wests. Am I missing someone here? Carotros already left. Roxy Miguel, thank you for being here. And we want to see you on the next Wednesday, that we're going to have the Lucky Miner Show. And we're going to give more pickaxes. And this time, all the winnings will be multiplied by 4 times. So hell yeah, you expect those wins to be good, and to be great, and to be big. Now, for everyone, I wish you a good beginning of the week. I hope that you get your objectives done, and that you get all the love you need to get throughout this week. So, and my aunt send you a good... sometimes the words just lack. I just wish you a very good week. And Givers, you want to say something as well?
Of course. Thank you everyone for being here, and let's see on like Wednesday. See ya, CFM.
All right, see everyone, take care of yourselves, and let's raid that Sandbox channel. Cheers.
In ancient times, the secret mountain was sealed by the dwarf deities with 5 powerful...
Let's skip that boring part and let's dig into business. I need your help.
Hey, where am I? This is a bit different from what I visited earlier.
Hey, come here quick.
Oh, me?
Yes, you.
How dare you to interrupt my story? I am the mountain.
Well, as I was saying, this is the Misty Mountain and has 2 things about it. One, it's filled with golds and diamonds.
And there is some kind of weird magic. What was the last part?
Instead, you can mine any dwarf streams, and all you need is a pickaxe.
Any dwarf streams?